year sober, the second time in my life having a whole year. Things are very different this time, though, from that first time. The first time I was 18, just out of high school, working shitty jobs. This time, I am 2 months shy of 25, and dealing with some adult shit. And it's not only a year since I used or drank, but also since I enacted any self-mutilation or engaged my bulimia and all these other self-destructive habits. I really tried to change myself this time. Many deserve thanks for helping me along my journey. Rabbi and Harriet for building this place, but also your straight-laced advice, tenacious compassion, and of course sense of humor. I was talking to Rabbi the other day about how I finally got an apartment, and it's in Pico Robertson, and I said, you know, I live in a nice Jewish neighborhood, and at the exact same time, he said, who would have thought? Like Harriet, Joan Craver is another wonderful woman that feels like a new younger sister to me. Her venerable clarity and warm demeanor helped me enhance my abilities and passion for creative writing in her groups and elsewhere. Thank you to all the donors and behind-the-scenes staff and faculty, and to everyone, residents and all, that I don't know that well, but well know you have an impact on my experience of life. My treatment team, Matt Shapiro, Marcus Rogan, and Andy Besser, you three have graced me with much provocation of thought, challenge of perspective, guidance, and inspiration. I can't imagine a greater group of teachers for me that I can also call my friends. Gotta mention my homies from the kitchen, who, by the way, don't get the respect they deserve, so give it up for the kitchen crew. Thank you to all the staff, all the residents here with me at BTS. Some of you have left this place, some successfully, some poorly, and some have left this earth. To all my homies from Transcend, who not only got me a job there last week, but introduced me to Beit when I was a resident of Transcend over a year ago. Chris Jones, Kyle Poland, Colin Bowles, Tim Gershon, Asher Gottesman, Antoine, Noah Borer, Phil Hamburger, Luke Chittick, a bunch of people that were really excited to be here tonight and I couldn't make it. And of course my sponsor, Dano Goldman, who drove me to Beit for my first day. My brother Lee, we have a tremendous relationship today that was previously inconceivable. You've done the work on your end, and things are just so great with us, I really needn't say more. Words can't describe how grateful I am for you. My mother also couldn't be here because she flew in last week for Pesach when I was originally going to take my cake. She really earned the mom in a heart tattoo on my arm 1,000 times over. Unlike in my youth, everyone says to me, your mom's so cool. Mom, I put you through hell. You got acid reflux because of the stress I caused you. I'm not even joking. Even while dealing with Dad's perpetual physical and mental decline, you made sure I got the best help possible from thousands of miles away. You did so much work on yourself and to understand me and my issues. I love you so much. I'm really proud to call you Mom. Trisha, my beautiful, amazing girlfriend. I love you so much. You've been by my side since almost immediately after my arrival here, though a lot of people didn't know that for a few more months. I'm so proud of you for creating and developing the Beit Theater Department. Everything we've done with that, from theater junkies to seeing amazing shows at famous theaters, has been integral in my recovery. You do so much for your department, and despite all the stress you've been holding on to, in a week you'll have 2 years. You and I, you can save your applause for next week though. Yeah, you and I have a great, strong, mature, righteous relationship, and we're totally the cutest couple ever. Thank you for all you are. Finally, I just real quick want to return to that adult shit. February 16th, my father, Dr. Stuart Ronald Epstein, died at 67 years old. I must thank him for his undying, unconditional love and tremendous support of my endeavors. 2 days before dying, my brother and I were visiting our father in the hospital in the Bronx. He was incapable of talking or moving. We spoke our piece and said all we ever needed to say to Dad. And 48 hours later, he died. I think he did choose when to finally let go. Death is inevitable. And I got to accept my father's with no regrets. And as I stroked his hair and held his hand on his deathbed, we could all feel our true love for each other. Tuesday night, March 31st, 2015, one of my best friends and biggest supporters, an intrepid advocate for what I do and who I am, a kind, sweet girl with whom I had a strong bond of mutual respect, admiration, inspiration, love, and appreciation. Kim Payson killed herself. Between that and my father's death and my great-uncle Milton, who died last week at 91, so he certainly had the best run, I guess. And also the anniversaries of several other loved ones' deaths that happened within the last month. I am utterly devastated. I'm glad I've been able to remain clean and clairvoyant through these difficult times, but there is no denying that today I feel as though I'm hanging on by a fucking thread. 1 year is a magnanimous barrier to break, but also a treacherous threshold. It's, it's a time of greatness, I think. But I have to remain ever vigilant. So yeah, for fear of running on any longer, thank you, everybody.